Mr. Chair. Our first presentation of the day recognizes Waianae's living treasure, Papa Fred Perreira, coach of the Waianae Boxing Club. This presentation is made by Councilmember Pine.
Councilmember Pine, welcome back and congratulations.
Thank you.
Please proceed.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you for the nice welcome. You know, speaking of being back, I just gave birth to my first child 3 weeks ago, and I'm looking at her. Oh, thank you. And I'm looking at her as a parent and wondering, am I going to mess this one up? You know, and it really takes a community and good parenting to raise a child. And even with all of that, sometimes it doesn't work out. Some people stray. And today we are honoring someone who's been a great mentor to many kids on the Waianae coast. Latchkey kids like me when I was growing up, with my parents so poor they had to work so many jobs that they were very rarely home. And had he not existed, maybe many people's lives would be very different today. And so today we're honoring Coach Papa Fred, as we call him. Can you raise your hand, Papa Fred? You can raise your hand. Papa Fred is known as the father of the Waianae boxing tradition, which started many years ago after finishing himself with an impressive boxing career in the military. Coach Papa Fred started training kids out of his garage in 1962. All these kids would be going by his garage and seeing him fixing motorcycles and saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then they'd see the shiny trophies from his boxing days. And before he knew it, he didn't expect this would be his life, he was training kids for free since then. Many of these kids, as I said earlier, come from broken homes or homes where their parents weren't there enough. And Coach Papa Fred took them all in, as long as they were willing to work hard, after school, of course. Coach Papa Fred treated everyone like family. He never got mad at the kids if they lost a match. He would actually say that they won. He trained them 5 days a week, 5 hours a day for the past 5 decades, and still continues the same schedule to this day, where he recently celebrated his 81st birthday. Of course, he's no longer in the garage. He's at the Waianae Rec Center to handle the hundreds of kids that want to learn from him. His dedication to helping kids succeed in life and to stay out of trouble has been so great that he has never even charged a penny to his kids. In fact, he's known, according to a lot of his boxers, of using his own resources to buy some training shoes or sweats for his kids. Even 2 weekends ago, a couple of the Waianae Boxing Club fighters just captured the Golden Glove State Championships with their coach in their corner. Papa Fred just finished a fundraiser to help his newly crowned state champions fly to the National Golden Globes Championship tournament in Vegas next month. But he forgot to raise money for himself. Or he didn't forget, he knew he didn't, but he really did this for the kids. And they found out that he was not going to go and that the money was for them. And they said, "You take the money, we're not going without you." That is how much everyone loves Papa Fred. The Waianae Boxing Club has been a source of light for many children on the West Coast. With over 60 championship title belts, the club has amassed more amateur boxing titles from the local, state, and national level to world championships in the last 50 years than any other amateur boxing club in Hawaii's history. There are so many people that have won awards and matches that we couldn't recognize all of them. But today we have a selection of the various generations that have learned from Papa Fred, and we're so glad that you're here. And if you can raise your hand when I call your name, I'd appreciate it. Julio Rodriguez, you can raise your hand. Thank you. Julio is Hawaii's first National Golden Gloves champion from 1976. He is also the foster son of Coach Papa Fred. Douglas Westbrook. Douglas is the only Hawaii fighter to win and dominate in 6 different weight classes in the Golden Glow State Championships, a feat considered by many in the boxing world is almost impossible. Jonavan Monalin. He has achieved more knockouts than anyone in Hawaii and has never lost an amateur or professional fight. And of course, Samson Guillermo. Samson has gone the farthest than anyone in the state of Hawaii sport of boxing by winning the Junior Olympic title, qualifying for the U.S. Olympic team trials, and winning the World Championships in Europe. So, Chair, members, and audience, we've got a lot of great things going on the Waianae Coast, and we truly have a treasure that can teach us all about mentoring and ensuring that kids always have hope no matter what their situation is. And so on behalf of the City and County of Honolulu, it takes great pride in recognizing and commending Waianae Boxing Club coach and living treasure of Waianae, Coach Papa Fred, for his exemplary lifetime of dedication and devotion to improving the quality of life of the Leeward Coast community. And we extend its heartfelt best wishes to Papa Fred and his extended Waianae Boxing Club Ohana for his continued success in all their endeavors. And a very happy birthday, Papa Fred. Mahalo.